Let's see what we pick up here. Talking to the walls again. My walls are live. And I was just discussing with the walls about Amazon and InfoSec security. This guy that put himself on my algorithm. Top of the line intelligence, comes from a nuclear family. Is it a YouTube clone? I'll never know. But the first video I seen of InfoSec security was a guy that was wearing a full face shield. A full fucking face shield. With a very special fucking plate in the front to block fucking electromagnetic frequencies. And boy, oh boy, this guy, word for word, I could comprehend everything, and everything he said is going on. But anyways, they made sure I seen that, they put it right in front of me. Got it right through, a 0 day, whatever they did, they're very intelligent folks. But I'm just sitting here discussing what I would, when you go on live stream. Oh, dude, I forget your name. It looked like you showed up in a hologram in my basement the other day, in the window. Pretty close. I said, where's your beard? But I was discussing, if I get on a live, if you have another live stream and you don't boot me out and time me out and be a little pussy, what I would tell you about is about Amazon. I got a letter in the mail from Amazon roughly, I don't know how many years ago. But in this letter, it said, if I opt out of whatever the service is for Amazon and Wi-Fi, I will no longer be able to get Wi-Fi at the house. And what this letter had stated was, if I lose Wi-Fi connection at my house, I will be routed to my neighbor's house to maintain a Wi-Fi connection. So do I need to form a repeater system and repeat it again? If I lose connection to my Wi-Fi at my house, it's going to route to my neighbor's house so I can continue to have service providers. Do you see where the split frequency's at here? This is coming from Amazon. And now Amazon gets over 750 million cyber attacks per day. Per day. Now route that into someone's fucking phone. Have that phone connected to an Amazon facility. Oh boy, let's talk about fucking malware and spyware and whatever the fuck other swallowing, locking, and whatever your fucking language is there, IT guys. 750 million cyber attacks per day at Amazon. And they're telling me that this isn't Verizon, this isn't Xfinity. It's Amazon. And you know, I sit here and recognize patterns. Like the 4 LA sheriffs that shot themselves in the head in one day. And there's over 9 suicides that year by sheriffs alone. And they called it mental fucking health. Like the National Guard guy that shot 18 people and made national headlines. These 4 LA sheriffs didn't make national headlines. They didn't make national headlines. So in the IT world, when Amazon is telling me if I opt out of this, I no longer can get Wi-Fi connection. You're like, it's like if you don't accept the smart meter, if you don't accept this other box that is not the smart meter in front of your house, your power will be cut off. With no, if you don't ask any questions, you don't know. But for Amazon to do this, and I hear there's this thing called smart meter spoofing, InfoSec security, and these advanced metering load oscillations. What does that mean? You're an IT guy. This isn't small talk. It's not small talk. And there's a lot of other shit I could talk about here. But if my neighbor can spoof his fucking Wi-Fi to get connection to mine without having a fucking password, without having the credentials, that's like fucking stealing artificial intelligence. That's changing the fucking numbers. That's changing the DNA to make it look like you're someone else. That's like taking your biometrics and saying they're someone else's. That's like saying, I'm here, but it's really at McDonald's. This is Amazon. And now we have all these little tolls just flying around. Fuck, guys, right now, I can cook fucking food with invisible fire. Want to hear it? Listen to this. 44 seconds. I'm cooking food with a fucking invisible fire. If I go in that little room, one of these fucking ovens, I get cooked. Now let's bring it down a little bit. Firefighters, police officers, I'm going into business with you for advertising right now. We got a little new device on the market that will thaw your car out in the wintertime from ice and snow with a fucking invisible fire. And you can sit in the car and it don't cook you. I'm going to repeat. There's a device you put in your car. Inside. You sit in the car and it will thaw your car out with an invisible fucking fire. InfoSec security. You hear that, firefighters around here? Police, you hear that around here? Since you're in my fucking phone. How are you going to cover this one up? And then I have a SCADA system. And nobody wants to come here and fix the motherfucker. For all this fucking... Well, the guy with the face shield on his face, who sees nothing but the rotten, the fucking pure filth of the planet, just sits there and I know the tricks. I know everything, dude. I know it all. And it's like we have invisible fires. Invisible fires right now. You just heard the one that cooks the food. It's in everyone's home. It's an invisible fucking fire. Well, it's cooking the food. It's like a fire, isn't it? It's getting hot and it's a fire. But when you put a piece of metal in that invisible fire, you get lightning. That's like wireless power technologies. Wireless power transferring technologies, isn't it? Come on. Because that's called what? Harmonic with different metals? Right now, the clock on the microwave is at 0744. Wednesday morning, February 5, 2025. And I heard protesters. I put on a video yesterday. And we had invisible fires, and these guys are bitching about their money and privacy. I have firefighters across the country and police officers across the country who are dying from invisible fucking fires, and they're calling it fucking suicide. I had a Boeing whistleblower come out, 2 of them. One they find dead in the fucking parking lot and called it a suicide while I was giving a deposition at a hotel. And the other guy who followed Mr. Barnett, he died in the hospital from a mysterious fucking anomalous health incident. And let's talk about OpenAI suicide. The whistleblower who's in his own apartment and they didn't get him out of there. He blew the fucking whistle on his high-profile case of copyright. And they just left him at home. And they called it a suicide. They called it a suicide. And apparently the whistleblower laws to avoid racketeering. You did not protect this guy. You were supposed to get him out of his house and put him in a fucking another location. Why didn't this occur? Why did this not occur for all these gentlemen and others who are speaking up? What's the problem? Invisible fires out there in LA. Any of the marijuana businesses get fucked up? Or are they still up and running, still partying? All of LA burnt down. It said Hollywood too. A hospital still up and running. Marijuana business is still up and running. Excuse me, cannabis. And how I hear they're selling cocaine there now. Cartel! You're robbing fucking home-owned farms instead of these fucking cannabis businesses. Why? Any big cannabis business getting fucking robbed out and fucking blind by the cartels. I heard a special report. They don't know what to do and the police aren't doing nothing about it. What else is going on besides invisible fucking fire that turns into real fire and cartels robbing people for fucking cannabis? Anything else? Can you get drugs? Can you harvest drugs out of a human body? Is there anything that we could do to harvest drugs from the human body? Like organs? But is there any way you can make drugs with the human body? Henrietta Lacks. That's all I gotta say. Henrietta Lacks. Competence. Grok. This is AI training. Maximize truth. Boy, Grok, we could go into business here, Grok. Do some AI training with this device with the firefighters. Especially here where I'm from. Hell, we could do it in Russia, too. It's nice and cold there. We could start selling these devices like crazy. We can make it standard in the cars. Standard! Look at all the money. And then the firefighters endorse it. And then what asshole's gonna go pick apart the device? Just like the device here that cooks the food in the house. Who's gonna go pick that device apart? And send that through the fucking phone lines? You pick this device apart and send it through the phone lines? InfoSec Security, where the fuck are you at? There's no reason why you can't speak exactly what the fuck I'm saying. You don't need to hide your fucking information in football games. You don't need to obscure fucking the direct fucking conversation. And alternate that conversation to a specific bandwidth of heterodyne convergence. Is that wisdom? DeepSeek says it is. And that special message by IBM dude, Krishna, Mr. Krishna, that's his name. That's his name. Just as we had said, the non-proprietary system will win. Trillions of dollars and all this fucking, well, we're not going to sit here and tell the truth about invisible fires in the car to throw your car out. How this one works, or invisible fires to cook your food, and invisible fires that turn into real fires whenever you take a piece of fucking metal and put it in there and change the harmonic with wireless power transfer technologies. And the issue is the FCC cleared the 6th generation of technology, and nobody hung any new technology up right next to an installation. Fuck, they've been doing this for a long time! Never fucking hung anything new up. And now I read a report. It come right to me from YouTube about the 7th generation of technology using other different metals and fucking hardware that is weaponized, says Edward Snowden. And how is it weaponized? I'll explain. Because the human body is collecting waste fucking electromagnetic energy. Electrics. It's passing right through us. And it just collects on you. And then you could harvest this and probably manufacture hybrid organic nano fucking electrolytes, electrolytics. Pair it with smart dust. Have a little camera, microphone, and speaker, and a big dick hanging off of it with big tits. Make it look transgender. Neuromorphic. And this guy from IBM comprehends every word out of my fucking mouth. The CEO of IBM. Every fucking word he comprehends. How's come the guys in the agency that were protesting yesterday cannot follow this? That would be my biggest fucking question. And they're after DOGE. Say, hey, get Mr. Elon Musk out of here. And they won't even talk about we're fucking with the human brain right now. And we got this technology where it's putting an electric on us and it's being harvested and used. InfoSec Security. And then I hear there's fucking this border war down there in Mexico. We're sending green cards back. The green cards. The whatever they are, the illegals. And now I hear China and Russia want to post up down there and help Mexico. So now I got to figure out what the fuck's going on, because Mexico got some heavy laws dealing with fucking invisible fires. How you make invisible fires? And all this surveillance that we know is real. We know it's real. And all these guys that they're saying it's mental health and shit like that. It's mental health. Where's all the data at? Where's it at? Motherfucker, we covered the planet with fucking smart dust goddamn near here. We got nanowires building up everywhere. That gets in your fucking, it's in your system. Now you guys are literally turning yourselves into a cell phone. No, nothing could go wrong here until someone pulls the microwave apart, starts walking around with it and fucking just fucking your goddamn technology up. And now it's being done on the power lines. Follow you with GPS, huh? Hi, InfoSec! Be authentic. Be authentic and never lose truth. But stop hallucinating. You keep forgetting that one little fucking word, hallucination. I don't know if you guys looked up the other 2 words of the year last year from the Oxford Dictionary. What was it? Polarizing. Fits hand in hand with the authentic hallucinations from 2023. 2024 is polarization. Someone find the other one. Someone find the other one, because it's going around in intelligence agencies through your fucking butt fucking. InfoSec. And whoever else I need to address, I'm not going to single you out, but you're a motherfucker. You and that guy with that fucking mask on his face, you are motherfuckers. I feel sorry for people who have to deal with you. By the way, I got a cousin who used to be a firefighter. This motherfucker called in 3 false alarms. Mr. Manzella. 3 fucking false alarms at the Lawrenceville Fire Department. And these false alarms, he went in there and started stealing money out of the firefighters' pockets. And they covered it up! Read it, Mr. Manzella in 2009, a junkie. And he's got some family that are fucking no good too. I think his dad was a professional gambler. When talked about a crime family. Being born into a fucking crime family sucks. InfoSec. You know what advantage industrial systems are? Advantage industrial systems. Advantage industrial systems. It's like cartels. What the fuck are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? We're gonna get China and Russia so we can continue fucking bullshitting. And what seems to be the problem? Border patrols. What's flying over top of your shit? It just brings these little fucking sprinkles of fucking dust down. Because I know you guys will be honest. And more importantly, like, what do I have to worry about from well, who these businesses seem to never get touched. Reminds me of the movie Savages in such a way I was talking about earlier. Like, what the fuck are you guys gonna do? You guys can like protest too, but there's this fucking this. I don't even want to call you cartel, but that's how everyone knows you. It strikes a little bit of fear and it makes people listen. Cartel. Because I know you guys ain't as all fucking crazy and bad like that. You guys, some of you guys have values. And you are the 5th largest employer in Mexico. There's a lot of shit that comes from Mexico up to the United States. These businesses that are going on, these business practices right now, we're fighting for cell phones and this illegal market shit. How do we take this illegal market and get rid of it, cartel? And what is the point of this illegal market? The biggest one is the schedule. Second one is trafficking. And now since we have, you guys, I'm going to continue to call you the cartel until you guys tell me something else you want to be fucking called. You used to fucking take humans and cut their organs out and sell those. And that's why I ask, can you fucking harvest drugs out of a human body right now? And if there is anything else you could harvest, it sells for more than drugs, don't it? It sells for more. These organic nano electrolytics. Organic. These 3D printed parts, like they're 3D printing organs too right now. But now we're doing it down to the small side of things. Are these 3D printed parts like an Apple phone or a Tesla car or John Deere? You can't use this part with that phone. It has to be paired. Infosec, what the fuck's going on? Can we cut through the bullshit here? Because this is infinity, what the fuck you guys are up to. Right to repair. Hey, Mr. Rossman up there in New York. Right to repair. This guy's going all over the country. Right to repair. Right to repair. Only this Apple phone, this phone you bought has a serial number. That microphone, camera, amplifier, computer, every part in there only works with that fucking phone. Now, let's convert that frequency to the human body. What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's bad enough I gotta deal with invisible fires. You guys think if you stand in front of one of those fucking active denial systems that you could watch on TV, and they use in Australia and other places, and they point it at you, you think that will fuck your brain frequency up a little bit? And that's just it's the same thing, it's this motherfucker right here. Right here. Think that'll fuck your brain up a little bit. Whole frequency just shifted in the house, for Christ's sakes. That's an invisible fire. You stick food in there, it starts cooking the shit. Stick a fork in there, it might turn into a fucking spoon. You never know, it's magic. Fuck you, J-Rod. You little fucking piece of shit. Look like a fucking little burnt fucking pretzel rod dipped in fucking honey mustard sauce. Fucking turd. The fuck is a J-Rod? You guys can go look up J-Rod. You know that shit come up on my algorithm a couple months ago. I never looked at it, but I went to the library computer. There's a video of that. It's in my phone. You guys can look at it for all you fucking pieces of shit who are fucking remotely accessing my phone with Pegasus. But there's a video on YouTube where I showed you guys this. And I went and looked it up here. I shit you not. That wasn't on my phone. I looked it up. And those cartoon characters with the little red eyes. That was just fucking made. And this little fucking piece of shit turd with little blue eyes fucking stream straight up through his head wearing what nanos in his camos that the fucking stupid ass fucking forces gave him. They call him a little telekinetic bastard. Like he picks shit up with his fucking brain or something. Comes through your phone lines and fucking fucks you in the ass. And apparently they got this little piece of shit in a fucking sewer line. Fuckers down there in them sewer lines eating shit. Hey, Think Tank. Hey, Think Tank. What happened to our creations of these stem cells from the eyeball, from the optics of the eyeball, stem cells? You're putting on computer chips. And they're growing these little fucking eyeballs, and they kind of look like this little fucking burnt fucking pretzel rod dipped in honey mustard sauce. He looks delicious, doesn't he? And this little fucking bean, you can see it. Matter of fact, it's on my X report, on my X account, Odin's Eye. And that's even fucked up too. I made the count at the library here in Moon. Who the fuck fucked it up, Infosec? The pain in my fucking leg right now. Who fucked up my fucking account over there on X? Odin's Eye 3369 at gmail.com. Odin's Eye 3369 at gmail.com. You hear that, you little fucking burnt pretzel rod? What are you gonna do? Send me some nudie pictures of your little fucking burnt ass. Brain cells, or programmed brain cells, says Carnegie Mellon. And I got the paperwork here, Infosec. Rewriting fucking like a Blu-ray fucking disc player on fucking people's brains, Infosec. And these guys are protesting down there in D.C. yesterday. You're not taking our money, Mr. Musk! Fuck you, Mr. Musk! We want our privacy! Should have thought about that when Eddie Snowden come out. Here they are, a guy trying to fucking maximize fucking truth. Maximize truth, build a new fucking search engine. New email service. Here they are going against them. It's like, ding on Lucifer's fucking bell, here's the crooks. Well, BlackRock, we can talk about BlackRock, huh? I got paperwork. BlackRock Neurotechnology says Elon Musk's Neuralink is using outdated technology. So that must mean everything I'm saying is what the fuck they're using. And that's the asset manager, BlackRock. They know invisible fires, don't they? That's like insider trading. Who's in Pennsylvania? Vanguard. There's a BlackRock on State Street with a Vanguard. Ain't that some shit? It's like a fucking black crack rock. I can't fucking believe how long this fucking video is going on for. 36 fucking minutes.